Hey, this is Melissa and Janice with Beautifully Broken Authentically You Ministries, and we are doing another new thing today.
A very new thing.
We actually haven't done a podcast in like
a month,
a long time
and a half.
It feels like forever, but that's because God's really doing a new thing in our lives, and He's really working on us and trust and everything. So where do we even start?
I wish I knew, because this is a new location too.
This is definitely a new location.
Definitely.
And it feels like I'm in school again.
It does. Yes.
All right. So anyway, what's actually on your mind right this second?
Right this second. How awkward this is.
Okay.
But in a good way. It's a new thing, and we're making use of the resources we have.
Yes. Which is actually one of the things that I had to talk about. It's not having expectations.
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah, I mean, I know that we have talked on that so many times, but I'm seeing it so much in my life right now, like, like deception, deceived in so many ways.
Absolutely.
And just not having expectations, but like lowering your expectations.
Yes.
Oh.
I know. It's so painful sometimes.
It is. But it's necessary, right?
It is necessary for growth.
Yeah. Well, this is definitely a growing season.
It is for both of us. Yeah. I think it's hard trying to drop the expectations, because we always have our own, like, we have the basic premise of expectation of like, oh, well, okay, well, if you do this, then you get this, you know? And trying to completely drop them or to lower your standards because you always want the best and the highest quality for yourself, you know?
Yeah, well, that's interesting because we don't want to lower them so much, because we have to remember, like, we are created in the image of God,
of course,
and His expectations and His I think it's there's a difference between worldly expectations and godly expectations.
Correct.
And so dropping those godly expectations, or I mean that's not what I mean, dropping those worldly expectations
for the godly ones.
Yeah, and just that, it's been very interesting, because we know that God He wouldn't want us to drop all of our expectations. Like, He only wants the best for us.
Expectation is hope.
Right.
It's hope in something. But the hope is supposed to be in Him.
Right.
You know, like, He is where our hope comes from. So, I think I was just talking about this too in somewhere.
Well, that's not surprising, because I feel like we are talking about a lot of things all the time.
Yes.
But yeah, it's just that expectation and just knowing, like, we have to have hope. But
we do.
Where is our hope? I mean, we can drop those worldly expectations knowing that the hope that we need to have is only from God.
Correct.
But it's so hard to do.
It is.
In our infinite.
Yeah. But I think a lot of people still struggle with feeling shame, or like they're not worthy enough. So I think that's where the lesser lowering the standards comes in, is like sometimes we think too highly of ourselves. So we have to humble ourselves and kind of lower our own standards.
Right.
Not to the point of we're so desperate that we're seeking other things, because we should only be seeking God. But I think we need to be humble enough to understand that we can't do life alone. You know?
Yeah, true. Yeah, and then another thing that that really was in this past couple weeks that I've really been thinking about is, I guess my expectation was to just kind of put everything on hold, because, you know, like, my life had to be on hold because I don't have a house right now, and I have to stay with family and friends, and
felt out of control.
So yeah, I'm out of control, and I just I just have to put everything on hold. I can't go forward. And then, but in reality, God wants us to be content where we're at, and to see the blessings that are happening all around us, right?
Yeah.
Because there's so many blessings. There's so many blessings. I mean, I'm experiencing so many blessings on a daily basis, and
Yes.
I'm just blown away by them. But my expectation is that I should have a house, and I should...
You should have all the things. Oh, that brings me to one of my topics, is when we say yes when the world says no.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
So when we say yes,
And the world says no.
Says no.
We're talking about God.
Oh, really?
In case you didn't know.
Yeah, I mean, because of those expectations that we have that come from the world and everybody around us telling us, oh, well, you should do this and you should do that, and just being like, no, my hope is in God, and the expectations that He has for me are not the same. They're not the same.
It's kind of also like embracing your calling. Like if you know that you're supposed to do something and you don't do it, you know?
Yes.
I could relate to that recently.
Yeah, I do know this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we can kind of catch ourselves in a place of unawareness. Is like with your example, you know, you thought you had to put things on hold because you didn't feel like you had control. For me, it was, yeah, life feels out of control too, but like mine was in a different way. Like I felt like I was just like, it was too much, you know?
So then you just shut off and you didn't want to do anything.
And then I got scared. I was like afraid to do what I know I'm supposed to do, or not supposed to do, but want to do with God, you know?
Yeah.
Because of whatever, you know? And because things don't look the same way that they used to, that's what makes it scary.
Yeah, and so we can't stop the calling on our life, which we have talked about before. Like the calling on our life is always going to be there. You know, it's regardless of how we feel, how comfortable we are at, the calling is always there. It's what are you going to do with it? Right. What are you going to do with where you are right now? Like, what am I going to do with where I am right now? We're going to meet at the library because I don't have a home, so we're going to meet at the library.
Yeah, and such new location, new thing, new authenticity.
That's right.
So,
that's right.
Yeah, I think that's just the thing of life that we're doing right now.
Yeah.
It's just embracing where we are using the resources we have.
Yeah. I mean, we've always just used the resources that we have.
Well, of course.
But
it just looks
brings
different.
it to a whole different level, you know?
Yeah, it looks different now, and that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely. But I miss podcasting.
I do too. Like I miss the little microphones and like we don't need microphones anymore, but that's okay.
Oh, yeah. I think we're still gonna continue to learn to drop expectations and do things where we're at, and it's just a whole new level of doing everything that we're called to do. And in new locations.
Yes.
And in new ways.
Is there anything else that's on your mind today?
I don't know. I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. And so it's prioritizing, like we've talked about several times before, like prioritizing what has to be done today. What can wait until tomorrow?
That's true.
Yeah.
What does trusting in God's provision mean to you?
Well, knowing that I'm not in control and knowing that He is and He has a plan. So regardless of my impatience and I want His plan to happen right now or yesterday.
Preferably yesterday.
Yeah, but still knowing that it's not my timing, it's His.
Correct. I love that.
But I still want my timing to happen.
Of course. I mean, you're human.
Right. And I think this whole process has really helped me see just how human I really am.
Yes, you've said that many times over the last couple of days.
Not that I ever thought I was like this superhuman person, you know? Like, I never thought that. But I just like, what is a real feeling? Because I don't like feelings.
Yeah, feelings suck sometimes.
Like, wait, is it okay to feel this way? Is it okay?
It's
Yes,
okay
because
to-
it's okay to shake my fist at God and be like, God, like, I want what I want right now. Like,
Yeah.
what are you taking so long
And
for?
you know what? He has shaken his fist at us too. That is scriptural. Okay? I don't know if I have it with me, but I found references to that, and that's what really is so cool. Is that, like, he has such love for us and such forgiveness for us, and yet even he shakes his fist at us. Like, seriously, dude? Seriously.
When are you going to get it together? Do I have to do this in another way? Do I have to show you the same thing, like, for the 25th time? No, I need you to show me it for the 26th time.
That actually makes me think, is that why he said 77 times 7
Yes.
for forgiving? Because, like, that's a lot of times. Like,
He's like, well, I have to show you forgiveness that many times, and I have to show you many other things in your life many times.
Yes. I love that.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if there's anything specific that God is, like, laying on my heart right now. But I think he's showing me a lot of things, gratitude, and just being able to receive the blessings from other people. I'm so used to being the giver. I love to pour out blessings on other people, to show God's love to other people, and when somebody does that in return to me, it
feels weird.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Like, why?
Like, what are you doing? Well, I'm showing you the same love that you show me, Melissa. And I'm like, what?
I do this? No. Because sometimes it's so natural.
Yeah.
You know, like, we don't intentionally, like, for some people, it's really hard for them to be naturally giving.
Yeah.
Because it's not everybody's gift.
True.
But at the same time, sometimes it's a natural gift just to receive.
I know.
And
Receiving has been really hard for me.
And the world will say give and take.
Mm-hmm.
But the Spirit is different.
The Spirit says give and give.
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah.
It's a whole different heart posture, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Well, I don't know. I mean, I am so excited that we're doing a podcast, but I'm really, like, feeling a little speechless right now.
Me too, because I think it's been so long. And I was like, oh.
I can't believe that we
impromptu.
don't have... I can't believe we don't have, like, things to say. Like, that's so weird.
It is weird, but I think it comes with a new territory.
Yeah, because I think in our own, like, relationship, too, we've had to learn not only how to prioritize, but how to, like, be okay with not being around each other all the time, and just being okay with quality of time and over quantity, you know, and being like, okay, well, we're gonna have our meeting today, we're gonna go to the library, we're gonna meet for 2 hours, and we're gonna make sure all the stuff is done, and we're gonna do our podcast, and just really being intentional and being
prioritizing,
having our tasks written down, and having a meeting, and just being like, okay, well,
let's make that time count.
Yeah, it used to be like we could meet like every day, and now we're like, well, yeah, no, not
I'm kind of tired.
I'm just kidding. But I think I do realize that we need to do our podcast first.
Yes.
Because I feel like we just have talked a lot for 2 hours about ministry stuff, and now I'm like, okay, I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'm ever too exhausted to talk about God and talk about
No, I mean, this is our game, you know, like, this is what we love to talk about, is faith in Jesus.
I would love if people wanted to give us topics to talk about.
I would love that too. Hey, so knock knock. Do you guys want to give us some topics?
That would be awesome.
We would love that.
Yeah, and it's really fun to get perspective from two people.
Of course, because everybody has one.
Yeah. And so if you give us the topic, then we will give our perspectives And we won't talk to each other about the perspectives.
Yeah, we
first.
never discuss first. We just authentically banter.
Yeah, which you can tell right now probably. So anyway, thanks so much for tuning in, and hit the subscribe button.